It permits individuals to trade cryptos over various blockchains. However, what is Sushiswap? We should find out what we can learn about Sushi and investigate a portion of the Sushiswap cost forecasts that were being made starting around the 30th of September 2022 as well. Sushiswap made sense of among the developing number of decentralized finance administrations sent off throughout the course of recent years. Sushiswap permits clients to straightforwardly exchange digital forms of money. The product basically runs on the Ethereum blockchain, in spite of the fact that it additionally works on other viable chains, including Binance Savvy Chain, Phantom, and XDAI. It added help for Polygon in May 2021. Sushiswap empowers clients to trade, procure, loan, and get tokens, stack yields, and influence reserves. The decentralized trade makes robotized liquidity pools that permit clients to trade any digital money token in light of the ERC20 Ethereum convention for another ERC20 token. Each blockchain-based network needs its own local token, and Sushiswap has Sushiswap, otherwise called Sushi. Individuals can acquire Sushi by marking their different crypto resources in liquidity pools, and holders can decide on proposition concerning the fate of the organization. Since it depends on Ethereum, it is a token as opposed to a coin. You could see references to such things as a Sushi coin cost forecast, yet these are off base. The food-themed Sushiswap environment was sent off by unknown fellow benefactors known as culinary expert Nomi, Sushiswap, and 0xMaki. The point was to make contest for Uniswap and send off extra highlights, like higher prizes, with Sushi tokens. Sushiswap sent off in August 2020 as a questionable hard fork, or split, from the Uniswap computerized market creator that depleted its liquidity. Toward the beginning of September 2020, gourmet specialist Nomi pulled out $14 in Ether, a profoundly reprimanded move that brought about the unknown Prime supporter leaving the undertaking and moving control of Sushiswap to Sam Bankman-Breuil, fellow benefactor of the FTX digital currency trade and cryptographic money exchanging organization Alameda Exploration. Gourmet expert Nomi then, at that point, returned the $14 worth of ETH to the venture's designer reserve. 0xMaki keeps on driving the task, with Joseph DeLong as boss innovation official. In a progression of tweets, gourmet expert Nomi said, "I will keep on taking part in the conversation and specialized execution of Sushiswap behind the scenes. Yet, won't have any control, won't take any spotlight, won't be important for the administration." In September 2021, 0xMaki reported they were getting away from everyday tasks into a warning job to assist with encouraging the up-and-coming age of groups expanding on top of Sushi, supporting from the sideline, and aiding without connection the more extensive DeFi biological system, paying little heed to where they are conveyed. On the 5th of December 2021, Sushiswap answered a progression of charges spread the word about by a previous worker as AG in November, including that the senior administration of the association was bombing its local area through struggle under the surface. On the 25th of January 2022, it declared it had joined the decentralized crypto local area Frog Country. As per Daniel Sesta, of Frog Country, the move is planned to assist with making Sushiswap the most utilized DEX and taking the group and local area soul back to what Sushi recently was. On the 27th of January 2022, Sushiswap tweeted that it was mindful of charges relating to the bigger environment and said it was assessing what is happening. Honestly, Sushi keeps on being autonomous to drive forward the objectives of the convention. People being referred to have no admittance to functional, depository wallets, the tweet proceeded. In April, the crypto reported a rebuilding plan in the wake of losing key staff and a bombed organization with crypto aggregate Frog Country. The rebuilding plan to hold ability across the whole practical range, lay out a proper pay council to act as a really look at in straightforwardness and responsibility for every single monetary matter, and quest for another chief and initiative. Sushiswap charges an exchanging expense for exchanges that increment the worth of the Sushi token, permitting holders to create a gain. Assuming that exchanging request on the AMM rises, the Sushi cost will rise. All in all, how can it work? Liquidity suppliers are compensated with Sushiswap liquidity supplier tokens for marking their tokens in liquidity pools. They can stake SLPs in the ranch and acquire interest. Trade clients pay a 0.3% exchanging expense, of which 0.25% is added to the liquidity pool balance, so that when liquidity suppliers pull out their tokens, they are worth more than when they were stored. The leftover 0.05% is added to a Sushi bar pool to be split between Sushi holders when they pull out their Sushi token. Bento Box permits clients to store assets for loaning in return for a charge. Cashi, a market based on Bento Box, permits borrowers to store security to get a token for gas expenses or Blaze loaning. The Excess designers are carrying out a few new elements. Toward the beginning of November 2021, the Shoyu NFT Commercial Center sent off with a 10-week V0 stage including organized non-fungible token drops to pressure test the framework. We should now investigate a portion of the Sushi cost history. While past execution ought to never be taken as a mark of future outcomes, understanding what the token has done in the past can help us by giving us some setting for when we need to either decipher a Sushiswap cost expectation or, in all likelihood, make one of our own. As we can see from the above cost graph, the Sushi digital currency value rose to $13.10 on the 1st of November 2021, as it moved higher from the dunk across the cryptographic money markets in late September that brought the value down to $8.50. It then declined, dropping by 49% to $6.70 on the 28th of November. At around $5.20 on the 20th of December, Sushi was still up by around 80% starting from the beginning of 2021. Be that as it may, it had been placing in worse high points since it arrived at its unsurpassed high of $23.40 on 13/Walk 2021. The token finished strong, arriving at a high of $10.37 on the 31st of December. Notwithstanding, Sushi has attempted to get back over the $10 mark in 2022. By late January, it had fallen beneath $5 and progressed forward a downtrend before very long, falling underneath $1 interestingly beginning around 2020 on the 13th of June 2022, as digital money costs imploded following the retraction of withdrawals on the Celsius organization crypto loaning stage. The cost has since been generally steady contrasted and before unpredictability, as the token has been exchanging the $1-$2 territory from mid-May to late September 2022. Starting around the 30th of September 2022, the token was exchanging at about $1.10. Around then, there are 127,244,443 Sushi available for use out of an all-out supply of 244,542,059. This gave the token a market cap of around $140 m, making it the 137th biggest crypto by that measurement. Sushiswap cost forecast. With that all said and done, we should investigate a portion of the Sushiswap cost forecasts that were being made starting around the 30th of September 2022. It is imperative to recollect that cost figures, particularly for something as possibly unstable as digital currency, frequently turn out to be off base. Additionally, some long-haul crypto value expectations are made utilizing a calculation, and that implies that they can change whenever. At the hour of composing, transient opinion on the token was negative, which showed 16 specialized investigation pointers giving negative signs contrasted and 11 bullish signs. Regardless of the viewpoint, the stage's present moment Sushiswap cost expectation for 2022 recommended the cost might have ascended to $1.13 by the 5th of October. All things considered, the downbeat pointers could play themselves out by the 31st of October, when the cost might have dropped to 83 cents. Sushi cost forecast that recommended the token might have found the middle value of $1.15 in 2022. The site's Sushi cost expectation for 2025 illustrated the token might have ascended to a normal of $4.47 in 2025, preceding it might have moved to